All right, we got one swimming out here in front of us. We're gonna see if we can pick him off. Right there. All right, we're watching her fall. It's just so specific. I mean, you have to put it in front of him. We got him looking at it. We'll try to keep it away from him. Looking at it, looking at it. We're gonna get him. There he is. Pretty large mouth. Look at that, guys. Now this is something special. See what's hanging on the outside of his face? There's gonna be a lot of bass getting caught because of that thing. The spot we're fishing right now, we're just at the mouth of a long pocket, kinda, where it meets the main lake right here. And it's not ideal, but the wind is blowing out of the pocket. And I think that's why we're seeing a lot of the bait fish. They're out here at the mouth and they're out in the main lake, very, very deep. And when they get super deep like they are right now, you know, we're catching these fish. A lot of them are down in, you know, around 70 feet of water. If I'm fishing shallower than 40, I'm probably gonna use a regular 7/8 jigging Rap, and that's gonna get the job done. But whenever I'm fishing, you know, silly depths like I am today, you know, 40 plus all the way to 100 nearly, I've got to have something that's heavier and that's gonna fall faster, like the Jigging Rap Mag. I'm picking these fish out, seeing, you know, singles, groups, just whatever I come to first that are eating this shad. And I'm dropping this Jigging Rap Mag down to them. And I'm trying to stop it above their head, letting them see it. And then I'm just, you know, I'm trying to feel their mood out still. So I'm going in between, you know, really twitching this thing hard and trying to make it very erratic and get them excited, and just shaking it and trying to keep it away from them. So I'm gonna play with both techniques and we're gonna see which one works the best. Here we go. It'll be his buddy if one bites, the one down under. He'll come flying out of nowhere. Got him. I'll tell you what, the best part about this new mag wrap is the new hooks. These hooks are quite a bit beefier than the old ones. This thing's gonna come out of the box ready to go. It's got a built-in swivel and a split ring there, where if you hook one on that treble hook, you can't get leverage on you. There's no hook in the front anymore. There used to be, you know, the regular Jigging Rap, there's a hook in the front, hook in the back. But instead we just went with a really good treble on the bottom, really good hook on the back. It just seems like you've got a lot better chance of getting that fish in the boat. So just to kind of give you guys an idea of the overall comparison of the two baits, of the regular Jigging Rap and then the Mag Jigging Rap. You know, you show them both together and they don't look all that different from the side, but where you really start to see the difference is when you turn them and look at them across the back. You know, there's a lot bigger bait when you go looking at the Jigging Rap Mag, and it's coming in at over an ounce whenever your regular Jigging Rap is about 7/8 of an ounce. They have their own place and own time to use them, but they are both fish catching machines. So when it comes to colors on this Jigging Rap Mag, there's a plastic finish on the outside of it that's allowing them to really make some really natural colors. Living where I live and fishing deep, clear water, it's going to be really, really hard bait to beat. Today, I put mine on just a 7.2 medium action spinning rod, Platinum series from Bass Pro Shops. And I've got it on 8-pound fluorocarbon to an 8-pound braid leader, just so, you know, this bait can sink really, really fast. So the deeper I'm trying to fish, I'm gonna keep downsizing my line until I get that perfect fall. I'm gonna be using this bait more in deeper water or in warmer water situations. Using it in the warm water whenever the fish are a little bit more active than they are when it's cold. Sometimes they like a bait that's really bouncing fast and darting around and going crazy. And for guys like me that like the LiveScope and stuff, it's gonna be the perfect bait to really get down deep fast and just make me more efficient in that really, really deep water. You know, these baits are really, they're known as a straight vertical presentation. And you know, I do catch fish completely vertical on it, but that's not how I always fish it. A lot of the times whenever I'm fishing this bait, you know, I'm seeing the school on my LiveScope swimming away from me or whatever, you know, and I'm gonna make a cast. And I'm gonna let my bait travel down in front of their nose, and I'm gonna get it right above their head, and I'm gonna stop it. And whenever I stop it, I'm just gonna start twitching it, you know, and trying to get those fish to spot that bait. And when they spot it, I'm not gonna stop it or let it fall or anything like that. I'm gonna keep that bait coming, and I'm even gonna speed it up a little. I'm gonna move it away from them. And when they really get to chasing it hard, every now and again, I might go ahead and stop it. And on that pause, a lot of the time they'll eat it. But as you can see now, like right now is when I'm usually catching most of the fish, and that bait's actually vertical, and it's gonna stay right there underneath the boat. The whole thing about a Jigging Rap Mag, it's just how erratic the bait is. Whenever it gets down there in front of a fish, and you really get to popping it around, like this one, I've got one on me right now. Oh, I had him. Got him. And it's just that erratic action that they just can't handle. I mean, it gets them really excited. They think something's running away from them. And I mean, it's really, really hard to beat on these deep fish. Another pretty large mouth there. Another pretty one. Man, you just can't beat it. Let me show you in a second exactly what happened with that fish. So that fish there, it was just a single out here swimming all by himself, not really much bait around or anything. So I took the Jigging Rap Mag, pitched it out in front of him, cut him off perfect, stopped it above his head, and that time I started really twitching the bait hard. And when you twitch this bait hard, I mean, it glides left, right, all over. It looks like it's running from the fish. And I just kept keeping it away from him, never letting him get a good look at it. Got him. And I got him really excited and finally stopped it. He came swimming up there and just smoked it. You get some of the coolest bites on this bait. They come flying up so fast to eat it.